Good evening. Good evening, folks. I want to announce that the latest drop from Amanda Land Exports has just landed. Mother's Day greeting cards. Hey Sandy, thank you for reporting for duty. I am so proud of this because I have been designing cards since I was yay high, and this is the first time that I've ever done them and put them for sale. So you can get, they're pretty big, 5 cards. They come with 5, there was a pink moon. Damn, I missed that. They come with 5 envelopes. They come with a sticker sheet. And if you buy the bundle, which is the cards and the pin, then you get $10 off. So this month, thank you, Trini Dominican. Yeah, I had to go Super Saiyan to put these together. So these are the cards. So unfortunately, Ricky, you can't buy one card. You can only buy the set. As of right now, you can only buy the set. So, or you can go in with a homie and split them. So I'm very proud of my little cards. Okay, y'all, I'm very proud of my little cards. And the pins haven't arrived yet, but they are also beautiful. And this image, and this also, I wanted to make something. Yes, they're a good size. They're 5 by 8. I mean, this is my face. This is my face. Yes, they're like a real size. And I'm just hella proud of them. This is something I really want to I don't know, get deep into. Yes, Kesha Brown, because Miss Latia had taught me how to make it so that the only people who could comment are people who have subscribed. So yes, Baby Yoda, they came out really nice. Oh, and got my logo on the back. You got to kind of take the small joys when you can, because it's a whole lot going on. There's a whole lot going on. And I've been kind of racking my brain, really racking my brain on trying to just kind of figure out what's the next move, with all this going on. I will definitely show them again, Lord Dunn. I'm just trying to get some headway on these. Okay, y'all was do it now. Okay, so Rolando, she gonna be so these are the Mother's Day cards. They come in a set, and damn, somebody already ordered. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So the order, listen, GM, it's really that. Don't talk to me unless your order didn't come on May 3rd. That's it. Okay, so this series is called Love is a Mother. So this is the first. And the pin is also based on this, and the sticker sheet. Oh, this one opens this way. This is called Mother of the Universe. This is called Queens Raise Queens. They can be used for multi-purpose, Andrietta. They can. They're blank. So they can be used for multi-purpose. It's just I'm packaging them as a Mother's Day because they all have similar, motherly themes. Thank you, Jonathan. The watercolor was definitely like, am I gonna do it? I'm gonna do it because I'm very novice at the watercolor, but I really like feel that image. This one is called Vibing in Utero. Vibing in Utero. And of course, this one is called Unique. So, yay. Excited? Excited. So, just video blocked globally. YouTube just blocked my last episode of Views from Amanda Land, saying that it has copyright issues. Okay. Whatever. Honestly, I don't even... Yeah, it said it has copyright issues. There's no music in the video. So unless there's some video that I played in the episode that got flagged for copyright, I don't know. I just got some notice. Hold on, let me see. Let's see. It says copyright protected content found. No one will be able to watch your video. The copyright claims does not affect. Well, what was the claim? See details. Avalon on behalf of Last Week Tonight. What did I play from Last Week Tonight? What did I play from Last Week Tonight? The last episode, the one about China. Yeah, John Oliver's show was Last Week Tonight, but I didn't. I played the CNN clip. All I did was play the CNN clip. Right? I'm really trying to think. No, Last Week Tonight. I mean, if it was a 60 Minutes clip, then that would have been 60 minutes. But it wasn't. It was... Oh my God. So basically, it looks like Last Week Tonight played a clip of... I played a video from a Instagrammer that used a clip, but it's a news clip. They give you like a timestamp, but I'm looking at the timestamp, and the timestamp is CNN. So that's why I'm confused. Yeah, I don't understand. I can just trim out the segment. But honestly, like, it's saying that the clip is from Last Week Tonight, and it's not. The clip is from CNN. And that doesn't make sense. I should be able to, yeah, no, that doesn't make sense. Hold on, take action, dispute. It's public domain. Yeah, I didn't use a clip from Last Week Tonight. I used a clip from CNN. I used a clip from CNN, a news network, of the Vice President of the United States speaking on tariffs relating to China. This is valuable. This is public. This is news information that is relevant. This is news. This is news. Like, I don't know. This is news. To my knowledge, news clips are fair use as they are okay. Thanks, guys. Submitted the dispute. But you know, the way things are these days, they might be like, nope. Trump might be like, you got to pay me to use clips of my speeches. I mean, you know, that's where we headed. That's where we headed. So thank you to folks who are ordering. I really appreciate you. Topher Shanks will be doing her QVC Topra's Tings on Tuesday night. So mark your cow. Mark your cow. Is it going to be Tuesday night? Wait. Yes. On Tuesday night. Yes. There will be a Topra's Tings live on Tuesday night. Listen, Jonathan, the portrait swipe is nuts. Absolutely nuts. I don't know if y'all know this, but this man took down Barack Obama's portrait and moved it to somewhere else. Thank you, Miss Longtoes. and moved it to somewhere else in the White House of things and replaced it with the picture of him like rising like Lazarus after what has been called an assassination attempt. Please. It's nuts. It's nuts. Like, it's genuinely like, you're psychotic. You're psychotic. Yes, Jonathan. You know, that we just gone. But, you know, I don't think a lot of Black people know this, but what I think is coming down is that Black people amongst Black people are going to have to decide, is Blackness worth saving? What is the value of Blackness? Thank you, Jessica Naranjo. That is what I think is about to come down. What is the value of Blackness? What does it mean? What is it worth? Because I don't think people really understand that I believe that's on the line. In a real way. And to some people, they'd be like, I mean, not much. They think it's just like pop culture. Not like not a value system or anything, you know? And I really believe that that's coming down the line. And hey, Trace Sean. And hey, Miss Latia, I believe that's coming down the line. And it's going to be a real gut check. It's going to be a real gut check. Because, so like, I know that there's going to be a lot of places that have kind of built their business on Blackness that are going to have to try to like figure out where they exist. How do they exist now? Where do they exist now? Right? And it's going to be pretty interesting to see that on like just a commercial scale. But I think with that though, just on a deeper anthropological, cultural level, the erasure that is taking place and that is about to take place on an even higher level scale is going to be immense. And where Rolando says here, Black or American, if you say Black, you're going to jail. Like, I don't disagree with you either. I think that they would absolutely go the distance. And the only reason that I would say that they wouldn't necessarily pull that out the gate all the way is because they still need to indoctrinate folks. So this is going to be lit. I feel like we are kind of in a very last stand of like, what does it mean to be Black American? Because there have been great inroads taken to preserve what it means to be Black American. To build on being Black American. And I think that the effort now is going to be to eradicate that completely and to really just be on some like, we're American, knowing full well that racism exists and that it is actual, factual, and that it is 1000% happening in the halls of every space of legislation. So, you know, you have to ask yourself, like, what does being Black mean to you? And I don't just mean like, Oh, I like when Rolando blocked people before I even saw what they said. But it's not just about being black. It can't just be about the music and the art. If that's all it's about for you, it's not enough. It's not enough. So, I think these are the questions that we have to really ask ourselves. What does being black mean to me? I get in a lot of BS because for me, being black means loyalty and all type of character stuff that other people do not adhere to whatsoever. They like being black mean bonnets and do-rags. But to me, being black is I have a certain code. And that code didn't just come out of nowhere. It is spiritual, yes. And this is what I want to go and do my PhD on. This is what I want to go and do my PhD on. It was forged. Yep. Like Mandalorian steel. You see me folding these cards, right? Y'all, I be in Taekwondo like Goku-san. I learned a roundhouse kick. Y'all want to see my roundhouse kick? I learned a roundhouse kick. Watch. Bah! Bah! That's my roundhouse kick. Bah! Bah! Yes! Ha! Ha! Good! Ha! Ha! Good! Ha! Ha! Good! Wait, and I'm supposed to go. Ha! 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 Gia said, who we fighting? Who we fighting? I be in there. Don't let us, when he bring out the boxing gloves, they be like, you good? I be like, yes, Jyla Sims, Amanda Lorian Steele. Well, enjoy the booty while I got it, because I am on a mission. I'm on a mission to slim down a little bit. I can't be a large in my pants, because that would require me to have to buy new pants, and I'm not doing it. So, Rima Reeves said Harriet Tubman Fight Club. I'm telling you, I be in there. I went to Taekwondo 4 times this week. Master Michael was like, wow! Wow! Man, I took the cat to the vet today. I got to get a new vet. Because I feel like they be talking to me real sideways. And I know that I'm very finicky about how people talk to me. But sometimes it's just like, y'all talking to me real loose. I don't like that. So, like, Jedi has to go on a diet because Jedi is 9 pounds overweight. So both me and Jedi got to go on a diet, okay? But they are fed. I have 3 cats. I used to have 4. But they are fed. Oh, Patricia, I got to give my mom one of each card. My mother is sending you. I have a stack of cards over there. My mother sends. I just get cards all year long for random reasons. The best card my mother has ever sent me was a card with the Wicked Witch on it. And inside, all it said was, a Halloween card. Ha, ha, ha. It literally said, ha, ha, ha. Oh, I need to put the size of the cards on the site. Thank you, Isabel. Ha, ha. Like she wrote out, ha, ha, ha. That's funny as hell to me. Ha, ha, ha. The greatest email my mom ever sent me was an email that was titled Sighting. And then when I opened it, the body of the email said, I just spotted a Christmas sweater in Publix. This was in July. This was in like 2002. I just spotted a Christmas sweater in Publix. Greatest of all time. Okay, so I just uploaded it. So the cards are 5x8. 5x8. And then the greatest picture my mom sent me is both my mom and my aunt, they have like worked in corporate America, but they both like hate chocolate cake. The connection to this is that apparently in corporate America, when y'all celebrate birthdays, everybody's always getting a chocolate cake. Like that's like always the thing. Yes, Gia Brewer, blessing and a headache. And so like this is like a real thing that Miss Latia, it's late. I don't even like my aunt, so she lucky I'm even referencing her, okay? Because I do not fuck with my aunt in any way. Not the long way, not the short way, not even sideways. She is dead to me. But her and my mom would always talk about how they hate chocolate cake, but they work in corporate America, and that they always would be getting pressured to eat chocolate cake because on birthdays, everybody was always getting a chocolate cake for folks. And when they would be like, oh, I don't want a slice, it would be like, pitchforks came out. Like people would be like, what? How do you not like chocolate cake? So this was always like a point of comedy between them because they really would always talk about this. So one day my mom went to some convention and she sent me, this is when she first got a phone that could take pictures. And I got 2 pictures. The first picture was a table the length. Lauren, cut it out. The first picture was a table like the length of the conference room, banquet hall, whatever. That was just chocolate cake slices, okay? Just down the line. Just it was just like insanity. And then the next picture she sent was the entire table completely empty with 1 slice remaining. With 1 slice remaining. I'ma see you and raise you that, Simone. My aunt told my mother that maybe I was sexually assaulted as karma. The karma being that I had checked her for continuously lying on me, remixing conversations we had, and I didn't like how she talked to my mama on her birthday. And so I addressed this with her, and in true narcissist fashion, her response was, well, no one loves you more than me. I don't even know what you're talking about. Yes, there are people that love me more than you. Yes, there are. Secondly, that ain't got nothing to do with what we're talking about right now. Quit lying on me. Quit lying on me. You keep having conversations after you and I have talked, and then you done remix the whole goddamn story. Please. And she felt some type of way that I had said that to her. And yes, child. So I was mad at her for saying it, and I was mad at my mama for repeating it to me. Yeah. So, it's on sight if I see my aunt. I hope she knows that I will hit her. I will strike her. It's on sight. It's not going to be no like, oh, I'm just ignoring you. No, she's getting a cuff. She's getting a cuff. So, and I know somebody on here know her and is going to tell her, Amanda said that she's going to hit you if she sees you. Sure will. Yep. So don't come wrong me. Do not. Gia. Both Gia and Latia said roundhouse kicker. Roundhouse kicker. Yeah, people don't get punched in the face enough no more. People don't get smacked enough no more. That's why there's a lot of just loose mouth behavior. There's a lot of loose mouth behavior out here. A lot of loose mouth behavior. And I don't understand it. Like, the amount of people in Hollywood that should have got punched in the goddamn face for talking crazy. Not just to me, but like, what did you just say? I'm just like, we got to bring that back. There's not enough of that happening. Not enough. That's how we got into this whole mess with these racists in the first place. People started trying to be all like graceful, gracious. No. Thank you, Terry D. Because we both talking about Eve's Bayou. Gia, I'm not a violent chick. I'm not gonna hit you first. I'm not gonna hit you first. But if somebody hit me, I almost ended up in a fight in LA the week before I left. Because this chick rolled up on me talking to me crazy and putting a phone in my face. And I didn't even do nothing to her. She threw a drink on me. Yes, she threw a green juice on me. Then she went online and made up an entire fabricated story about how Amanda Seales came to Leimert Park trying to fight a black woman. Ma'am, what? I was here with a merch booth. I was invited. And the whole hood protected me. When she acted up and tried to act all crazy and whatnot, the hood prevented her from getting squabbled up. Because there was 2 other people that was going to squabble her up before even I did. Yes. So the hood surrounded me while also separating from her. Yes, Miss Latia. She said, rah, and threw green juice on me and my merch. And I said, what you trying to do? What you trying to do? What you trying to do? But the hood had my back. The hood said, not today, devil. Not today. Not today, devil. Not today. What do you mean, Chris? girl that got popped in Harlem, I know exactly where she was. She was on 2-6 and Lennox. She was on 2-6 and Lennox, and life came at her fast. Okay. Life came at her fast. Life came at her fast on 2-6 and Lennox, baby. It sure did. Ooh, baby. I was like, what is happening here? But it's like, you keep talking like that. People think it's sweet. It's not sweet. It's not. It's not sweet. It's not sweet. And notice that Shorty didn't even run away. Shorty did not even run away. Shorty was like, what? So basically, Rolando, Godfrey did a recap. I'm gonna check it out. I need to hit Godfrey. So basically, this pro-life whatever influencer, how is that? People will be an influencer about anything these days. People are really about to be like, I'm a pro ketchup influencer. I'm all about putting ketchup on things. And people who are against ketchup, I'm against them. Like, it's that loose. It's that loose these days. Oh, Chris Howard. Yes. So, this chick is on there, like, she's like in the street talking to this sister about abortion rights. And she says to her, well, you know, I didn't see I guess they cut off the beginning of the interview, but she posted it, so it's her fault. But she was basically like, you're the one saying it's okay to kill babies, and something else. And chick said, that's not even what she's, okay, wait, let me calm down. So the pro-life broad says something about abortion. And the sister was like, but that's not what even that's about. Like, that's not even what we're talking about. And she said, well, you the one who said it's okay to kill babies and da-da-da. Let me tell you something. Sis said, Papa, I need y'all to understand that she hit her with a 2-piece. Not a 1-piece. A 2-piece. Papa. That hurt. That hurt. That hurt. That was a poor little tink. She did. It was so pop. And then she kept it moving, but she did not run. She walked. Yes, Jonathan. She strolled away at a normal pace and even waited at the corner for a car to pass and turned back to respond to what was being said. 2-piece. Papa. I was so impressed. She got fired from her job, sis who got in the fight. What was her job? What was her job? Because they're going to hire her back. I'm curious what her job was, though. Listen. That 2-piece. She hit me! She hit me! I would love to invite her to Amanda Land if anybody knows where she at. Where is she at? She got arrested today? Damn. Yes, Miss Latia. Oh, hold on. Jordy literally just came over here like, can you open the door for me? Is that what you want me to do? You want me to open the door for you? Is that why you was over there? Or you want to be up here? What you want? Weren't you just asleep? What happened? I thought you were asleep. It's nighttime. It's bedtime. It's bedtime. We gonna read before we go to bed because I'm about to be quoting books. A whole new level of Amanda about to come out. About to come out the woodworks, y'all. Y'all don't even know this Manda. Y'all don't know academic Manda. Y'all don't know academic Manda. You don't. You know smart Manda, but you don't know academic Manda. Academic Manda is giving you works cited, baby. Okay? Academic Manda is telling you page 37. Okay? So get ready, because that's where we headed. Because I'm one thing I'm tired of is this nonsense like I'm just a smart actress. If y'all don't a mess. Are you okay? Okay, so let me get back to the vet. So when I was running late to the vet because when you can purchase at amandalandexports.com or just go to my website, go to amandaseals.com. Thank you, Sandy. So when I made the appointment for the two cats, they made separate appointments for them. And so I had only seen the last one. And so I thought the appointment was at 10:20. So I got there at 10:15. And I was about to turn in and they called me and were like, hey, like, we're wondering if you're making it to your appointment. I said, yeah, I thought it was at 10:20. And they were like, oh no, that was the second appointment. Keep up with me, okay? So they're like, no, that's the second appointment for the second cat. I said, okay. And they said, yeah, we're probably only going to be able to see one of them because the next appointment is at 10:30. So I watched this this show on Netflix that Uzo was in, and it's where she's a detective. It's about the president or something, the guest or the something, I can't remember, but it's a murder mystery type thing. But she does a thing where she just be quiet and let people talk. The resident, yes. She just be quiet and let people talk. So she'll literally just be like, and people just start talking. So that's what I did with the vets, with the front desk today. I just got quiet. And she was just like, I said, I'm sure we'll figure something out. So I get there and they come in. And the first thing the vet says when he walks in is, well, we're probably only going to be able to see one of the cats. I was like, I'm sure that we can figure out some way to accommodate. But like, I don't like when like off rip, you already acting like it's not possible. If the second cat's appointment was until 10:20, why would you schedule an appointment at 10:30? Make it make sense. Oh, Medi, Medi doesn't mean to be rude. Medi just comes from a certain style of interviewing. But he did cut me off one time, and you saw my face. I said, what? So the vet, so the vet was just sitting there. So the vet was typing in and was typing at the computer. He's like, so do we have records or anything? So I just wasn't messing with his, and he's somebody who is like, I never really liked his vibe, but it's like, whatever. Like, just make sure the dog and the cats is okay. But I'm like, oh, he's like, I need to know about vaccines. And I'm not going to lie to y'all. Like, yes, normally I would have sent all this ahead of time. But you know what? I called both times to check on, they had scheduled me for the wrong time and had to call me back. And neither time did they ask me to send the records. So like, I forgot. Like, I legit forgot. So, I just kind of was like, okay, let me find the information. So I did find the information in my phone. So then he weighs Jedi and he's like, so Jedi is overweight and, she needs to be eating a different food. And I said, well, how does that work when I have the 3 cats? And he was like, well, what are you feeding them? And I said, I feed them science diet. And he was like, well, dry food is not really what's best for cats. And wet food is really what's better for cats. And I said, okay, I just Okay. And then like the assistant was like, yeah, wet food is like really better. And I was like, is this gang up on a man a day? Is this gang up on a man a day? Okay. So I said that may be the case, but up until this point, you know, this has always been sufficient. And they were like, he was like, well, you know, I love you too, Jordy. And he was like, well, how many feeders do you have? He was like, you only have one? I said, no, I have 3. So he was like, no, I said, no, I have 2. And he was like, well, you know, my cats only eat when I feed them. So that's how you manage what they're eating. But like this was the tone the whole time. And I wasn't with it. I wasn't with it. Like, I just feel like either meet people where they are or work with them on how to get to where they need to. You know, like talk to me about like, here's a plan that could work. And well, I almost snapped, but I was quiet. And I said, what I'm saying is so basically, Reem, my cats have feeders that feed them at specific times of day. And Terry, please. Please, Terry. You know, they feed them at particular times of day, in the morning, middle of the day, and afternoon. And, you know, I had never, like, Huri does not like wet food. Huri don't like nothing that's like she'll literally gag. Jordy, what are you doing? Oh, you want to go by the fire? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. No, I'm sorry. Go by. It's okay. I just didn't know where you were. I thought you was up to trouble. You good. You good. Yeah, who is that? Oh, that's next door, Jordy. That's next door, Jordy. That's Maria and Henry. You see how Jordy was like, y'all too motherfucking close. There's a window that literally looks over my my driveway, and Jordy be in that window like like I saw one of my neighbors the other day, and they said that Jordy be barking at their dog when they walk by. That Jordy be in the window like and when I come home and I've left Jordy here and I come home, he be in the window like, oh, you decided to come back? You decided to come back? The other day, though, I came home and Jedi was in the window like, you So now I got to figure out how I'm going to change up life to make sure Jedi loses this weight. Me and Jedi on a diet. I'm not eating no cheese. I'm not eating no ice cream for a month. That's it. It is their window. There's literally a cushion. I can't even see out the window. The window is at their level. It's not even at my level. I got to get down to their level to see outside. So me and Jedi got to figure out how we going to lose this pound. We got to lose the same amount of weight. Me and Jedi got to lose the same amount of weight. We got to lose 9 pounds. So we got to figure it out, Jedi. Baby, we got to figure it out. So I be doing random sets of 30 squats in the house. I've been going to Taekwondo. I cut out cheese. I cut out ice cream. I'm not running on no treadmill. I'm not doing it. I said, okay, let me make it clear. Let me correct myself. I gotta lose the weight joyfully. Okay. I gotta lose the weight joyfully. If I got to do shit I don't like to lose the weight, well, baby, I'm just gonna have the weight. All right, I'm gonna just have the weight. So, me and Jedi gonna keep, like y'all said, we gonna hold each other accountable. Ice cream is life. Ice cream is life. So, I can take walks. But honestly, the Taekwondo is really good because it's an hour of like, we in here. We getting it. We in here and we getting it. And we do sit-ups after and push-ups and planks. And I've been doing intermittent fasting too, Andrietta. Yep. And I can't do the no eating after 7 because my hours are off. So I'm gonna figure it out though. I can already feel the changes happening. I can already feel the changes happening. You know why I love Taekwondo, sick in the head? Because my Taekwondo Master Michael, I never know. I need y'all to understand that I know that Terry lives like this regardless of us, okay? Terry is not saying this stuff just for us. Terry is saying this stuff because he would be saying it to himself. He's just sharing it with us. When he says things like a new jack swing lifestyle, like that, he's saying that to himself. We're just getting to share in the joy. Because he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Like, a new jack swing lifestyle actually will help me lose the weight. Like, a new jack swing lifestyle will actually let me lose the weight. It will. So, I know that also, like, I sit so much doing this stuff and then doing Views from Mandolin and writing the book. Let me tell you something, Candace W. I just started calling it intermittent fasting. What it really is undiagnosed ADHD. That's what it really is. Me being like, who needs to eat? Like, I did not eat today. I think what did I eat today? I had orange, 2 boiled eggs, some slices of an apple. I didn't even finish the slices of the apple. Some slices of an apple, some popcorn, some peanut brittle, 2 bites of chocolate. Yep, that's about it. All snacks. Snack attack. Oh my gosh, Reese, why are you up? sick in the head. If you didn't have a funnel cake, I don't even know what we're talking about. Dark chocolate. I'm obsessed with dark chocolate. So I'm trying to really get myself together. You know, I was talking on Patreon today how I really realized I had a premonition that, oh, okay. When Jordy go to the button and say potty time, that means he really mean it. Hold on. Okay, baby, I'm coming. Your home is now disarmed. Your home is not ready to arm. Come on. Potty time, Jordy. Come on. Come on, party time. Let's go. No, not the toy. Leave the toy. Like, he'll go over to the door and he'll, like, touch the little bells, like, I gotta go to the bathroom. But I'm really training him, like, that don't mean nothing to me. That don't mean nothing to me. Reese, you missed a whole lot. You missed a whole lot. He has buttons. He's not really, like, he's not really, like, how do I put it? Like Bunny, like certain dogs with the buttons, like they're talking to you. Whereas Jordy is like, well, I guess it is. I mean, it's like, this means this. And so like what I've noticed with the potty time button though, is that he understands like, this means potty time. And then the I love you button has been interesting. The I love you button has been interesting. Because he'll just like press it and go about his day. You know? Thank you, Keisha. He'll just press it and go about his day. Come on, Bubba. They got some nerve. All right. Well, my mission was accomplished. I wanted to fold all these cards, and I did it. I did it. So thank you to everybody who has placed an order for your cards. I'm really proud of the latest drop on Amandaland Exports. So this is the Mother's Day drop, but it's not, there's nothing inside the cards. So it doesn't have to be for just for like moms, like literal moms, because, you know, some folks mother in a number of different ways, right? So these are the designs on the cards. Bam. The cards are 5x8. Sorry, this one goes this way. And the cards come with an assortment of envelopes. So they come in a box. Remember, I'm just getting started, so I'm working on my packaging. But they come in a box. And the box is a little bigger than I wanted. The smaller box was too small for the envelopes. It was perfect for the cards, but it was too small for the envelopes. And I just felt like they should all be in the same place. So you get envelopes, and the assortment of colors is random. So somebody might get these colors for their envelopes, right? Somebody might get these colors. Ooh la la. And then somebody might get these colors for their envelopes. You never know. So this goes in here, and then these go in here. And then there's also a insert that has like the names of each piece of artwork and a little 3-line poem that goes along with it. And there's also going to be a sticker sheet that comes with it. So the sticker sheet is of this image. So a sheet of stickers of this image. And Unfortunately, Reese cannot order them because international shipping is not available for this order. I have yet to, the tariffs are real. I don't know if y'all know this, but the tariffs are real. So it's not a game. The tariffs are not a game. So you get a whole little set, and then the pin comes with a bookmark with a poem signed. And then what I've done for this trip, what I've done for this drop is you can get a bonus bundle that's $10 off. That includes both the pin and the bookmark, as well as the whole card set. And that is in honor of my mother, who is a lover of sales. So I never really do sales like that or them kind of stuff, but that kind of like those type of deals. But that's what we're doing this time. So you can either get a pin, you can get the greeting cards, or you can get bonus bundle, which is pin, bookmark, plus the greeting card set. So yeah, and like I have to fill orders immediately because people got to get their cards out. So the pin should be here any day now, and I'll start filling orders, and yeah, looking forward to it. Right, Blood the Bunny? Got you a to-go bag, didn't you? Yeah, I got me my go bag too. Yep. How do you get the back off of the Save Yourself pin? You just can't be gentle with it. If you got a bonus bundle, then that means you got a locking back on your Save Yourself pin. And the locking back is so that you're able to really feel secure that John ain't going nowhere. So you just gotta pull it. I know it feels like I'm gonna break it, but you're not. I promise. Okay. So next week we have what's it called? Passage Posse. I wonder if we can do a color and vibe. So Rima Reem, it's kind of a book club, kind of not. Thanks, Trey Sean. It's you like the blue hair on the bookmark, Jax? Thank you. No plans for me for Easter, Reese, though my mother did get me an Easter basket. So I'm going to open the Easter basket. But there's the Passage Posse, which is like we'll read a passage from a book. So you don't have to have read the whole book I purposely choose passages that you don't require you to read the whole book. A lot of us just don't have time to be, in the throes of a book club like weekly. It's just too much. Damn, they didn't dust this. Y'all got to get in here and dust this next time when they clean. I want to teach a free art class to kids. I don't know. Thank you, Rolando. See Patricia, Rolando in the building. I want to do a free art class for kids. I used to teach my super's daughters art in my apartment when I lived in Harlem. And thank y'all for the encouragement. And I was at Taekwondo, one of the guys that's in there with me, him and his wife, their daughter often comes, Amara, and she's 4. But Amara needed some clarifying today of like how to not be OD. So we was in the middle of doing our positions, and Amara was like, "Dad, the phone died! The phone died!" Y'all. Now, I'm all for a child being seen and heard, but baby, no. Somebody need to teach you, excuse me. And the West Indian in the room is going to do it. And he Haitian, but the West Indian in the room going to do it. And so I went and had a little talk with Amara. I was like, okay, so check this out. Your dad is busy. You can see him, right? Now, if you don't have the phone, if the phone isn't working, are there other things that you can do? You can imagine things. You can think. You can draw. There's so many things. And your dad heard you the first time. He acknowledged you that he heard you the first time. And so when you see that he's heard you, that's when you can take a rest and give him patience and space to then address you. Okay? And her dad didn't even hear what I was saying to her. He just saw her shut up and sit down. And so then she sat down. And then that lasted for a good 20. And then she started to turn up again, and I gave her that look. And she checked it, but then Master Michael also was like, let me go ahead and help her out. And he gave her the stopwatch and was like, let us know when this gets to 1. And so then her dad like was gonna do extra workout, and I was like, nah, y'all trying to kill me. Y'all trying to kill me, so I'm not doing extra workout. And so I found a piece of paper and had her drawing. And so, I had her drawing butterflies and all type of stuff. And I was like, why she be coming here with the phone instead of a coloring book? Because she's an artist. Like, not all kids are artists. I mean, it's just what it is. Like, all kids have imaginations, but not all all kids can do art, but some kids is really artists. And like, I was like, this child is an artist because she drew a flower. I said, draw me a flower. So she drew a flower, and then she was like, this is a rose. I said, oh, really? She said, it's 6 roses. I said, count them for me. And so she counted them out. She's like, it's actually 5, but I'm going to make it 6. And then she added a circle. And then I said, draw the petals. And she said, what are petals? And I told her what petals were. So then she drew the petals. And I said, draw some leaves for me. And then she drew some leaves. But she did all of this symmetrically. I mean, it was a little warbly, but there was a consciousness in, I'm going to do this all the way around. Like, there was vision there. And I said, this is an artist. Why is she up in here he was like, I don't like that she has the phone. I said, well, you ain't said nothing but a word. Because I'm coming in here with coloring books and crayons for Amara. That's how it's going down. And Reese, that's so funny that you drew a Spider-Man and got an A, because there was this kid in my class named Nathan Zerdy. And Nathan Zerdy used to draw Spider-Mans, and he used to draw like comic book drawings, and I would buy them off of him in 9th and 10th grade. Because I had money because I was doing like, TV and commercials and stuff, and I would buy them off of him. Yeah, Miss Latia, I'm coming with the books. She be there with the phone. I'm like, this baby done watch this phone for an hour. And I know that her parents are like, because she needs to, and it's going to keep her busy. But at least if in addition to that, she's got the coloring books, because I was not, the West Indian me was like, this baby is really yelling. She's really yelling while adults are trying to do something. And I needed to stop. I needed to stop. But y'all, the first night that I ever met this child, she walked in and her parents walked in behind her. She walked right over to me. I think I told y'all this on Patreon. She walked right over to me and hugged me and was like, I don't even know her. But yes, Miss Latia, like that's crazy to me. Like it's for adults. Like, yeah. And she's like, Dad. I said, this is a lot for me. She keep on yelling. Good Lord, she keep on yelling. Nope. Not for a phone. Not for a phone. Not for a phone. She be over there like this with the phone. She's 4. She be cackling. I'm like, what's going on? They just stole a banana from the frog because the frog was trying to get the banana and then they wanted the, you know how kids be telling you stories and you be like, oh my God, not the banana. Not they done stole the banana. Yeah. So I want to, not the banana. You got to join in. What? One of the funniest things I've ever seen on the internet was a meme that just said, if a 3-year-old hands you a phone, answer that shit. Yes. Answer that shit. Like, quit trying. And it was like, quit trying to be hard. If a 3-year-old passes you a phone, answer that shit. Actually, like, it was a series where he would always end it with nigga. And that's what made it even funnier. If a 3-year-old passes you a phone, answer that shit, nigga. Hello? Is this Amara? Mm-hmm. Yes, if they just made breakfast, we about to eat. We about to eat. Like, I remember when I was in Belize with my ex, we was by the pool, and there was these 2 little kids in the pool. They was having the time of their life, and I was like, I really want to play with them. He was like, go play with them. I was like, I can't. I'm an adult. It's gonna look creepy, but I really want to go play with them. He used to clown me for that for like time after that. Amara. But yeah, I want to teach a free art class. I don't know when I'm going to find the amount of things I want to do. I don't know when I'm going to find to do them. She's trying to save the world. And part of it is because, like, so I started art in a converted garage. Like, literally, like, Retta had a converted garage, and she had a box of pictures of, like, greeting cards, just, like, really illuminating images. And the way the art class worked was you would choose your image, and your parents would just pay for whatever supply you used. So the parents didn't pay. I don't believe the parents paid for the class, or maybe they did, but she would have supplies on hand. So you could choose, your canvas, and she just had like a bunch of paint. So you would just go and pull out your paint that you wanted to use. And she had a bunch of brushes, and you would get the brushes that you want to use. And you would base the painting that you were going to do on like these images. So how I started painting was in basically doing like interpolations of images that I saw in other places. Like there's a whole series of paintings at my mom's house, like legit paintings at my mom's house based on the paintings in the Metropolitan Museum of Art catalog. Like, and so, but I just say all that to say that it's not like I had formal training, it's not like I was in some expensive class or whatever, but by being in an environment with other kids who were painting, with a teacher who really was more about, like, she would help you with technique, but she wasn't giving you form. Like, she wasn't giving you, it wasn't formulaic. Like, it was just like, find your way. Find your way. And she would just encourage you on how to find your way. And that is what allowed me to really like figure out my art. That's what I hated about Purchase as a actor. Because at Purchase, like their idea at SUNY Purchase in the conservatory, their idea of acting training was to basically like mechanize all of the raw natural talent out of you. And now you over here like, and I'm just like, why are you making me not like, and expound upon what I already have? Like, don't like make me like throw it away. But that's really what they be trying to do, is to like break you so you'll become their version of what an actor is. So I really loved that she, allowed us to find our way that way. And it made all the difference. It really did. It made all the difference. So someday, I know Purchase could not write my letter without grammatical errors. What can I do with Scotch tape? Miss Lucia said when my dad passed, he had a garbage bag of Scotch tape. That was my inheritance. I've been helping the world one tape at a time. That's mad funny. That's some shit my mama would do. All right, y'all, it's late. It's already tomorrow. Go to Mandaland Exports. Get your, there's very limited supply of these. So get them while they hot. Mwah.